What is going on, everybody? Just the Savage here from Crazy Color Gaming. Welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. And today, guys, I am going to be doing the video that I promised that I would do in our World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth Let's Play series. Today, we are going to be doing a raid run of Icecrown Citadel. Now, this is the final raid that you do in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. And as you can obviously see, I am playing as my Death Knight Worgen. I wish he could wave right now. Actually, he can. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So, and my mic almost fell off my head. That's just great. So today, as you can see, he is level 111, and he has with him his minion and his little eyeball pet. And today, we are going to, and like I said, we're going to be raid running Icecrown Citadel. So guys, I do need to tell you real quickly that I am going to be one-shotting almost everything, and have to lower my volume real quick. Okay. So I'm basically going to be one-shotting everything. I have really been looking forward to this video. Finally have enough time to do it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So, the main raid is right up these stairs, but we're not going to be going in there just yet, because there is a secondary raid that we have to do before we can do the primary one. So we're just going to get on our lovely little dragon here. We're going to fly all the way up here. This place is gigantic, guys. I mean, look at this place. They put a lot of time and effort into the exterior as well as the interior of Icecrown Citadel. And I think you guys are going to see what I mean here in just a second. But we're going to come over here. And there is actually a little side entrance over here. Yes, there is. So, this side entrance is actually going to take us to a three-part, I like to call it a mini-raid. It basically sets up like your area, you're basically going to be getting ready to you and the rest of the Alliance are going to be going up against, are going to be storming Icecrown Citadel to defeat the Lich King, which is the final boss of the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. So we're going to come in here, and as you can see, there are 3 portals in this room. So you have this one, which will take us to the first segment of the raid, and then you have this one, and then you have this one, which is going to take us to the final segment of this secondary raid. Now, as I said, I am going to be doing this alone because I can just one-shot everything. And for those of you who do not know, this is a meeting stone, and if you are part of a guild, or if you started a party or something like that with a few of other friends, and they are very high level like I am, I could simply call them in here, and we could go and one-shot everything together. But we're not going to do that. On top of that, oh look, I think that guy was one-shotting everything as well. But we're gonna go into this portal now. There is no need to come back to this room afterwards. Of course, I do think we do need to go through a portal at the very end, but we're just going to open this door by right-clicking on it, and we are going to jump right into the raid. So, how have you guys been? Please let me know in the comments section down below, and tell me if you've been looking forward to this video or not, because I really have been. So, first off, so these two are going to be really good examples. So, we're just going to drag this guy over here, and we're just going to one-shot him. I mean, look at that. He's already dead, and so this is basically what you guys are going to be seeing me do, like, throughout the entire duration of this video. I'm thinking of making this like a mini-series, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how long it's going to take me to actually do this. But if I'm just going to be one-shotting everything, then it shouldn't be that bad. So, so we're just going to kill these guys. And yes, my attacks do have a little bit of an area of effect on them. So I am going to be doing like quite a bit of damage, and doing damage to multiple enemies as well, which is always really good. Now I remember back when my parents used to play this game with my grandmother, and they were part of like a pretty big guild, and Wrath of the Lich King was still like pretty new. It was like one of the newest expansions that to come out. They tried to do Icecrown Citadel. I think it took them like 2 months to finally get Icecrown Citadel down and finally kill the Lich King. But and that was back when I was just starting out. Like I barely had a level 20 character and all of that, and I didn't even have my Death Knight yet. I was playing the Cataclysm expansion, and I love the Worgen. Like, when they came out with the Worgen, that was, like, the only character I played as because I love werewolves. And I love sharks as well, more specifically, great whites. Now, if they had, like, a shark humanoid character in here, I think that would be pretty cool, but I don't know how they're gonna be able to do that. So yeah, we just killed 3 of them at once. Yeah, you think that weapon's going to do anything? Yeah, tough luck for you. So, so there is one thing I wanted to point out about the ratings, about the dungeon system. These icons indicate different bosses that you have to do in order to complete this area of the raid. And there are raids out there that just have a plethora of bosses. So so yeah, and Icecrown Citadel, like I said, is a really big raid, and it has plenty of bosses, plenty of loot. You could get rich really easily by coming in here and just one-shotting everything if you got the character and the gear for it. But, like I do. Now, I did want to point out that a lot of the stuff that you're seeing my character wear is heavily transmogrified. He has a, he actually is wearing a lot of, he's wearing a lot of Battle of Azeroth gear, so which is why I'm able to come in here rather easily and just one-shot everything. His sword is actually it is also a Battle of Azeroth sword, but I transmogrified it to make it look like the sword of the Ebon Blade. It's the sword that you get after you complete the Death Knight questline. So yeah, so basically, I just like coming in here and like I do this for stress relief. Like if I'm just having a bad day or something and I really want to beat something up, I just come into Icecrown Citadel or the Halls of Origination, which I'm thinking of doing next, and just going in there and just one-shotting everything because it's like nothing is more satisfying than watching all of these guys just fall before you when you just, you know, you just barely touch them and they just go down. You see, like that guy. That guy was a boss, and I was able to one-shot that guy. So you can tell just how overpowered I am, and those gauntlets look pretty cool, actually. So yeah, we're going to, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to equip these right quick, and I think, yep, I already unlocked their appearance, so I can transmogrify my gloves whenever I want to, if I wanted to make them look like that. I am wanting to make like a Hellforged Worgen set, like for my Death Knight, to make him look like he was like forged in lava and stuff like that. I know there's a set out there that can do that. So yeah. So we're going to come up here, we're going to kill this Spectral Warden. Like, you just can come in here, and like, if your character is at least level 90 or above, you can come in here and do what I'm doing, basically. Having Miss of Pandaria or better gear to do this is, you know, you can get rich quick doing Icecrown Citadel by yourself. And because you're not playing with other people, all of the loot is yours, so so you can basically just do whatever you want with it. I like to go sell my loot. I really don't put Wrath of the Lich King stuff on the auction house anymore because who wants it, you know? I mean, except for transmogrifiers who like to dress their characters up in a lot of the old stuff. Because to tell you the truth, guys, they're like, that is when they had like the best stuff. And so now we have to kill this guy that looks like a giant floating mask. But I'm going to do that in the next segment. Okay, so now that I've started a fresh new segment, we're just going to come over here and we're just going to one-shot this guy. Yeah, you think you can get me? Yeah, we'll think again. Okay, so man, that guy sure knew how to throw a tantrum. Jeez Louise. And those pauldrons are sick. Oh man, those are cool champions. I'm the only one here. Oh my gosh. You see, that's just the thing with Icecrown Citadel. You can actually glitch a lot of stuff when you're overpowered like this. So we just finished off the first third of this secondary Icecrown raid. So now we're just going to jump right through this portal, and now we're going to be taken to the next area um, of this place. This place. And this is basically like the pit of Saren. So there's Scourge Lord Tyrannus. He is the boss that you need to fight at the end of this area. So we're basically just going to come out here and we're going to one-shot everything, like we've been doing. So, okay. Okay, so basically we're just going to be fighting alongside all these inferior warriors, because, you know, to be honest with you, I'm stronger than all these guys combined. Okay. Yep, and he just one-shot all of those guys. And now he's turning them into Call of the Undead. That's the, yep, that is the Scourge working. That's if you guys are wondering what the Scourge is, that's the Scourge. It's basically like it brings the dead back to life. So yeah. Okay, so now we have to come over here, and I think the more slaves you free, the better. But the thing is that since I'm overpowered, I don't really have to free any of these slaves. But I think I should anyway because, yeah, it's only the right thing to do. So I swear, it's like they didn't even move. That's how overpowered I am. Okay. I used to have an area of effect attack that I could use to attack enemies from a distance. Let me see if I actually have that attack. Death and Decay. Corrupts the targeted ground. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Excuse me? I'm in the middle of talking to my audience. Thank you. Okay, so this is Death and Decay. See? It just affects the area that you place it, and anyone that gets within that attack radius will get hurt, or in this case, one shot. So, let me take a look at some of the other ones that I have. There's a Death Gate, which will return me to the Evan Hold. Control Undead, Dark Command, command the target around you, Chains of Ice, Apocalypse. There is an attack that I have that I really loved, and I used to use it in accordance with Death and Decay. I don't know, guys, but, yeah. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Okay. You see, look at how much money we're getting. Like 3 gold, 20 silver, and 72 copper from those guys alone. It's remarkable. Okay. Now, I was cautious, and I did inventory management before starting this raid, so we shouldn't have to worry about, inventory for a while. So we're going to break some of these guys free, and then we're going to kill this guy. Okay. And so, I think these guys are actually going to help us, but I'm not entirely sure. Um, okay. It's just this raid, like a lot of the raids, like a lot of the raids that you can actually do like by yourself can be so satisfying because back then doing these kinds of raids was so much harder. Like I would watch my grandmother and everybody else do these raids and the rage that would be in their eyes. It was unreal almost. Like they would stay up for hours on end and do these raids. Okay, so these gargoyles are basically going to come down and they're going to do nothing to me. Uh, Hello, ugly. Yes, I know. Okay, so there's a giant skull floating there. I think we need to go up there. Here, let me take a look real quick. Okay, so we came out. Okay, so we came in through here. So we were supposed to go down here. So this is supposed to be the first boss. So I just came down here and, just started one-shotting everything, randomly. Okay. So, so yeah, we're gonna make our way back up here. Um, okay, do some more death and decay. Okay, I need to be a little bit closer in order for death and decay to work there, so there we go. Okay, so we're gonna I need to stop saying we're gonna come over here, we're gonna come over here, we're gonna come over here, because then, like, you guys are obviously going to get tired of that after a while. So, okay, we're gonna kill this Drake. Now, I believe you can get one of these as a mount, but I want one of those as a mount. If you have played World of Warcraft for years and you know how to get one of those as a mount, like, I know there's a way to do it. Like, I think it's a drop or something like that. Please let me know in the comments section below. I mean, I know I can always look it up, but at the same time, it's like, yeah. Oh, that must have stung for you. Okay, you're you're free. You're free. You're free. And you're free. So, and you're free as well. And you're dead. I love how I just did that. Okay, okay, so we have to kill that giant guy up there, but the thing is that when you're this overpowered, size really doesn't, matter, so... Ah, shut up. I love how you kill these guys so fast they start talking gibberish. Okay. Those aren't as flashy as the ones that I got earlier. So, I mean, you don't when you come to Icecrown Citadel, you don't pay attention to the stats of the armor because the stats are crap. So you just pay attention to the looks at that point. Like it's like I really don't care. Like I don't care if they only give me like 35 defense when I put them on. They just look absolutely epic. Like they did such a magnificent job with designing the armor. They did such a good job with designing everything in this game, like the characters, the locations, the buildings, the weapons, the armor, everything. They did such a good job with this. And so immersive as well. Like you could get immersed in this story Like, everything that you see in this game in regards to story, you're only barely scratching the surface, because the lore for this game is huge! It is huge! It's massive. It's truly massive, guys. And I'm glad that I'm just, able to do this. I'm glad that I'm able to do this video for you guys. Well, more like these videos, because this is the final segment. But yeah. Okay. So now we need to come over here. We have to kill the boss that's over here. Uh, so we're gonna kill that ugly guy, and then kill this ugly guy. And we need to kill Ick and all this other crap. So, okay. Okay. I just like taking a look at some of the stuff that I've picked up. Frostmourne is the Lich King's weapon of choice. It is a cursed blade that the person who possesses it becomes the Lich King. He becomes the ruler of the Scourge. But the blade ends up breaking at the very end, so what you guys are going to see. Oh man. Yeah, Frostmourne is a blade that possesses its user. It is it is it is a blade that is being possessed by an evil force, and anybody who uses it, who puts their hand on it, basically becomes possessed as well. Not only do they get to rule the Scourge, but they rule the Scourge in such a way that they tend to bring it upon all of Azeroth. So there's that. You were already, like, right in front of him. You could have attacked him, like, right there. Okay. Oh, you talk too much. Watch what I do to your men! You were saying... I swear, some of these people are just downright stupid. Some of these NPCs are just downright stupid. They're like, we're all powerful! And then I walk up to them and I just one-shot them. It's like, where is your brain? Okay, so in this cave, we need to dodge, like, falling ice boulders while fighting off enemies. It's really not that hard. I mean, talking to a person who didn't get to play this raid until he was, like, level 90, I know I'm really not saying much, but, yeah, these enemies you can't loot. And it's obvious why. Okay. Yeah, those boulders, they'll knock me around, but they won't do, like, any damage. So, because, yeah. Okay, so now we need to kill the head honcho who thinks that he's better than everyone else. Which is not going to be that hard. Well, it's actually not going to be hard at all. I mean, this guy's just going to go down like all the other guys in one hit, I think, so... Ugh. I'm just going to give this guy a surprise. Okay, he had to run off, but I still managed to get him, so it really doesn't matter, at that point. And ooh, I likey what I see. Okay, I believe that helmet goes. Yeah, I think it goes with something, but and then this guy dies. This guy dies. Like watch. There's Syndragosa, the Lich King's mount, and watch what happens. They die. But I can kill that thing in like less than 10 seconds. So it really I know I keep on saying this, but it really doesn't matter. So um oh yes, the Frost Queen, Syndragosa. Excuse me. Okay. So Jaina actually becomes a big part in the Battle for Azeroth. Like you actually get to learn a little bit more about her and stuff like that. But she's going to open this door, and then I think in here is where we have to fight those spectral monsters. Oh, oh, that's in the next room. Okay. Okay, so here is what we're going to do. This is actually going to be a mini-series, so because I cannot fit this entire raid along with the Icecrown Citadel raid all in one video. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand in front of this portal, and then I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave me a comment down below if you have been really looking forward to me doing this stuff. And, tell me what you thought of the video, and tell me also what you would like to see me do in future videos. This is Just the Savage, aka the Spectrum Gamer, from Crazy Color Gaming. A link to my channel, along with everybody else's channels, will be down in the description below so that you can go and give us some love of your own. And also, don't forget to take whatever color you want of paint, red, yellow, blue, green, tan, orange, it doesn't really matter, guys. Take whatever color paint that you want, smear it all over the like, subscribe, and notification bell button so that you can stay in the loop from whenever we post up new, crazy, out-of-this-world, and very interesting content such as this. And I will see you guys in the next one. God bless you.